Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel.
And it goes a little something like
So I've been thinking about doing this video for a while now, and I finally got around to it. There's been so many videos that I've been wanting to do, and so those ones kind of took precedent over what I'm doing today, which is the lash video. I just knew that I could do this at any time. But basically, I have a feeling this video might be a little bit longer because I just have so much to say, and I have done some research on this, so don't just like take it as like whatever. But I did do some of my own research on this, and I'll also be using my experience and advice from a couple of my friends who have also had lash extensions. So yeah, I hope that this video helps you out if you're considering lash extensions or just need some help with your lashes and are looking to improve them. This is a great video for you. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be talking about 3 different things. I'm going to start out with my lash journey, so like my experience with lash extensions, etc. And then I want to talk about advice for people who want to do lash extensions or are considering them or are currently doing them and may just need some extra info. And then I'm gonna end off with advice for people who don't want to do lash extensions or like lash lifts and just want to do it naturally. Well, let's just get right down into it. I do have my thoughts and notes gathered on this laptop just so that I'm not just like everywhere, you know? So if you catch me looking up, that's what I'm doing, just looking at my notes. But basically, I've always wanted longer lashes. I don't have short lashes. I would just say like that I have average eyelashes. I was born this way. I was born this way. Yeah, I've just always wanted longer, thicker lashes. And then my senior year of high school, I was doing PSEO at the U, and I had a lot of free time, honestly, with my schedule. So I was working a lot, and I had enough money to get lash extensions for prom. My best friend at the time, Beth, had lash extensions. She still has lash extensions. She's had them for 3.5 years now. So that's crazy, but she had had them for a while at that point and really loved them. She looked so good with them, and I just really wanted to. And my dance coach recommended this woman who worked out of her basement. She like got certified and all the jazz, and she recommended me to her because there was some sort of promotion. I don't remember what that promotion was now, like 2 years later, but my experience with her was very positive. Looking back, I don't think I ever really had any issues with her, but she didn't have a lot of the things like that I wanted looking back. Like I really wanted natural looking lashes, but she just had thicker lashes. Like the hair itself just looked thick, and it was obviously thicker than my own lashes, and I didn't really like that, but she didn't have anything thinner. I started too long, and this is because of prom that I started so thick. Basically, I got a classic set, and then I also got some volume, which she like generously just did for me for free because it was prom, and she just like was like, yeah, whatever. And so basically volume just means that on one lash there are 3 extra lashes attached, whereas on a classic there is 1 lash to 1 lash. I just like wanted it to be obvious that I had lashes because it was prom, and I just wanted it to look good. Now I started at 13 and 14, which is too long, and that's millimeters, and I should have gone smaller, but it was prom, so like whatever. I did end up going down eventually to I think 11 and 12, but looking back, I honestly should have gone shorter because I like natural lashes that just like look naturally long. After prom, I kept the lashes until the fall. And so in the fall, I went to school at the U, and I didn't have a car because I was in a dorm. So I had no way to keep up the lashes. So that's when I ended it. And I just never got them again because they're an investment, honestly. You pay $40 for every fill, and I ended up getting an extra set. So I did get a full set in the beginning, and then I ended up getting mini fills, and I don't remember how long I did that for before I got a new set. She completely took everything off and then started fresh. But yeah, after I got them taken off, legit, right when I got to the car, I was just like, my lashes were gone. They were short and stubby. And like, if you're looking at this video, probably are already concerned about this, but yeah, they were short and stubby, and I was not okay with that. It's like you go from long, voluminous, gorgeous lashes to nothing. And it basically just looked like I had no eyelashes. I kid you not, I went straight to Target after that, and I got lash serum, I got biotin, and I got lengthening mascara, because I was honestly so embarrassed about it. And going into school, like to college, I just didn't want to be the self-conscious about my looks. I just wanted to feel confident. And I think by the time I ended up going to school, I think I had like a few weeks before I went to school, it was pretty much fine, but I was still pretty self-conscious about it. And yeah, now I just honestly, to class during the school year, I don't even wear mascara. I don't care. I just love not doing anything to my face. I just like a very natural look, and now I just use a little mascara when I feel like it. But looking back, it was a good experience for me, and I would do it again if I found another place that was affordable. Yeah, I would do some things differently going on, but yeah, it was an overall good experience. So okay, moving on. Congrats, I'm so excited for you because it's fun, it's nice, it's new, it's nice to treat yourself. I have compiled this list. The first and the most obvious thing is to find somebody who is reputable and somebody who is certified and knows what they're doing, and who you can trust that one, isn't gonna rip you off, and two, will use quality products that will not harm your eyes, your lashes, and that you can trust. That's just really important. So my friend Beth has gone through a lot with her lash stylist, or whatever you call them. Honestly, I don't know anymore, but she obviously has gone through 3.5 years with her and trusts her a lot. And she recommended that she get lash sealant, and this is something you can buy on Amazon, and Beth said it was like $30 or something like that. But basically it just keeps the glue like on your lash, and so it'll make it less itchy and they'll just last longer. Therefore, you'll end up paying less for your lash fills. So that's a great tip. Also, if you're just wondering if they're worth it, yes, they're worth it. I mean, the amount that I was paying, which was like $40, was worth it for me. Every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, or whatever. But I mean, if it's more than that, maybe it's not worth it. I don't know. But everybody that I've talked to says it's worth it. The longer they're on, the more they itch. Like, they start just hanging on by thread, like that little just piece that they're just barely just hanging on. And that really just honestly like irritates your lid a little bit. Not like a ton, but it's noticeable. So just making sure that you're taking care of them is really important. Another tip that I recommend is starting small. I started not small, so I had some really long lashes that just didn't fit my face. You don't know what you're gonna look like with these lashes on, so it's best to start small, less noticeable, and then work your way up rather than doing the opposite. That's something I regret, because like obviously I just wanted more natural lashes. But if you know what length you want, like if you already use, like fake lashes and whatnot, and know what look you're going for, kudos to you. But I definitely suggest starting small. Another thing is to get fills earlier rather than later. You should get fills, like they say, every 2 to 4 weeks. keep in mind when you have less lashes on your lash, they're gonna put more lashes on your lashes, so that amounts to a larger amount of money that you will pay for that fill. So if I went in at 4 weeks and I had like only 6 lashes left, she would have to fill up all the rest of my lashes that already fell off, and it would be closer to $50. If I went like at a range of 3 weeks, it usually was only like $30 to $40, and that's because not all of my lashes had fallen out yet. So just make sure you're keeping up with it, because you're just gonna end up paying more money in the long run. And another thing that Beth told me that just kind of blew my mind, honestly, was you don't need to get new sets. And the thing was, my like lash person said that I needed to get a new set every once in a while, which a new set was $120 with her, rather than a fill, which was $30 to $40 for me. And Beth told me that that was just because she wanted my money, which honestly isn't surprising. She was working out of her basement and was looking to quit her day job and, you know, start this new business, because she was profiting a lot from this business of hers. That really disappointed me, honestly, because I trusted this woman with my money, obviously, and with my lashes. And Beth said that if you're keeping up with them and they're doing a good job of filling your lashes, you should never have to get a new set. Whereas like at the time when I replaced my lashes with a new full set, they were so itchy, and I was just looking forward to starting fresh. But Beth told me that it shouldn't even be getting to that point. I want to let you know that they should not be telling you that, and they should just be doing a good job with your lashes. And the last thing that I want to say as advice is everybody is different. Everybody's lash experience is different, and it depends on many things. It depends on who you go to and what they use and what their tactics are with lashes and such, and how you take care of them will really, really, really impact your experience. Okay, this part of the video I'm honestly looking forward to the most, because I have invested so much of my time outside of this video, like within the past years, just looking up how to have longer natural lashes. I do have some tips that have worked for me ever since I stopped getting lash extensions. I don't have the longest lashes, but honestly, you do need to recognize that a lot of people that do have longer lashes, they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. There's nothing that's like helping them get longer lashes. It's natural. It's just how much keratin your body makes. And honestly, you can't do much about it. Okay? So you can just treat your lashes with care, treat your hair with care, treat your face with care, and yeah, just do right by your body, and hopefully your lashes grow. This is just what I've adopted over the past couple years. So the first thing is I have started using coconut oil as a nightly moisturizer. So when you wash your face, make sure you're using quality products, gentle products, unless you do have some acne issues, and make sure that you avoid your lashes. I kind of honestly treat them as if I do have lash extensions. When I rub my eyes, I go like this. Like, I don't know if you can see that, like I don't touch my lashes, and I go like this, and like I just put pressure on my eyes or like whatever's going on, so I barely touch them, because the oils from your hands and the things that are going on your hands are gonna not only affect your lashes but your skin. I do have allergies, so this is really hard for me in the spring, but I power through. But yeah, since I have been using coconut oil, I have seen a large difference in my lashes. They do just seem like naturally like wispier. They don't fall out as much, and I just make sure to like line the like base of my lashes with it. Another thing that I have adopted more recently, like during college, is, at least this past year, is I haven't worn barely any mascara. So The entire school year, I basically was not wearing any makeup, and if I was, like in the winter, I would put some bronzer on because I looked freaking pale as heck. I do use the Glossier Lash Slick, and this has been trial and error for me, okay? I have gone through so many different mascaras, and I have another one that's like in drugstore. I should have brought this one too, because like not all people want to spend like over $10 on mascara, but if you're on a budget, I definitely recommend the L'Oreal Telescopic, and it looks like this. It's like gold and it's upside down, but yeah, it's just like that. And I have gone through like 3 of these. It's really good. All of the lengthening brushes look like that, but this one is similar. It just has more, honestly. It has more layers of the small, tiny, like, fibers. They're just so tiny. Not only does the mascara matter, but you do need to replace it frequently, more frequently than you think. I just looked it up online and it says every 3 months. Honestly, I do not change it every 3 months, but you need to, because there is like bacteria that just get on the wand. Like if your face hasn't been recently washed. This says that these products contain water, which is necessary for bacteria to grow, and are applied to skin, then dipped back into the container. They're more prone to microbial contamination. I need to take my own advice, honestly. Okay, my next tip is to use biotin and keratin. I will say that biotin and keratin does work. So originally I was getting at Target the biotin and keratin pills. It's in a white and red container. I have been using them for probably like 2 years now, and I have seen a difference, not only in my nails, they grow like every 2 weeks, like to this length. I'm not even joking, my hair does grow faster. You could just tell like by like 6 months, which is like sad, like maybe 3 to 6 months, that my hair was growing faster. You know, it was finally hitting my system, if that makes sense. Don't get any gummy. Don't get any like cute aesthetic gummy. I did talk to a pharmacist when originally got and started using biotin, because I wanted to make sure that I was obviously doing right by my body and using a product that would actually work for the money I was spending on it. She said, don't even do it. Gummies that you can buy contain other vitamins that honestly you can get in your daily vitamins. So you're spending money on vitamins that aren't specifically targeting your hair. They're just supplemental, unnecessary. So yeah, I suggest the biotin plus keratin does wonders. Wonders, wonders, wonders. If you don't know what biotin and keratin are, I did look it up and I got like a Healthline definition for it, and Healthline says that keratin is the basic protein that makes up your hair, skin, and nails. So obviously you're just adding more keratin into your system, and that biotin improves your body's keratin infrastructure. That is all I have for this video today. I hope that it was interesting to listen to and that you heard some things that you hadn't heard before. I'm trying to give you some new information here to help you out. I really want to do a lash lift video, so if you want to see that, please let me know. I kind of want to do one of the kits myself, or ask my mom to do it, or a friend, or something like that. If you're interested in seeing that, let me know, and I'll try to get that out there for you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.